Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of our BTS Arirang retrospective. We're just gonna jump right back into it.
Woo!
Album review. I guess because I mean, number-wise, we got number 1 on Billboard Hot 100. We got number 1 on Billboard 200. I think all the songs except for number 29 got on Billboard and really high numbers, if I'm being honest. It wouldn't surprise me if they ended up getting at least this. I could see us doing 2 weeks at number 1, and I'd be okay with that.
I really hope we go as long as Butter did.
How long did Butter go?
A lot.
Yeah, but
I don't remember what the number was.
I think it's going to be one of those things where it's like how many. It has to be a combination of like how many weeks can we buy out Target? How quickly are they going to restock?
That's the thing, because we could buy out Target expeditiously. The
But
problem is that they're not stocking fast enough.
So I would be fine with like 2 or 3 weeks at number 1, and that's just for me. I'd be okay with that.
10 weeks. Butter
Yeah,
was on there for 10 weeks.
I feel like the difference though is that Butter had a physical copy that was being restocked in Barnes and Nobles and Target and Walmart, whereas I don't know if is it all the albums versions that are making it easier for us to say, or is it just a single copy?
It was a single.
Because
you could say the same with Swim, because they just released the digital fan.
Yeah, no, I bought 4.
Mm-hmm.
I bought like,
so that I feel like is gonna help us a lot.
But are they going to keep releasing different ones every week? No. Especially once they're on tour. And my point across is that Butter at least had releases in Barnes and Nobles, the single. We only have Swim and Target. Target is not quickly restocking it. If this had been available also in Barnes and Nobles, I feel like we would have had a better chance.
Do vinyls count?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna Google that, because I mean that's an advantage too. I mean it's 8 vinyls. No, it's more, because it's like 2 9. Deluxe, yeah, and then 8. It's 10 in total.
Yeah, but how quickly are they restocking that?
Well, the deluxe just came out yesterday, so and it's still in stock in Target.
All I'm saying is that Big Hit should have prioritized releasing that single album in Barnes and Nobles as well, and not just Target. I feel like Target being the only big place was like should have been.
Vinyls do count towards the Hot 100, so that's a good advantage. I
am not buying any more vinyls. I have my one.
I do. I want all of them. They connect together in the back, and
she has a shopping addiction.
No, I just like collecting vinyls. Album review. No, we should do it like, I don't know if you remember. Book review.
The fuck is that? What's
that? It's an old YouTube reference.
For who?
Book review.
Who?
If you know, you know.
No, I want to know who.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
No, I want to know.
You'll yell at me.
No, I want to know. If you say Shane Dawson, I'm going to kill you.
No. Not
who
Shane.
then?
The other problematic one.
What other problematic? Like 30 of them.
That is true.
These are Trisha Paytas.
Oh, no.
I mean, Dan and Phil are problematic.
Are they?
They're not. They're just gay.
I think that was just because you started it. That was probably the funniest thing to come out. Just because I feel like everyone assumed it for so long.
You should never assume someone's sexuality.
I know, but like they were shipped.
Not that, but the fact that they were dating. I guess.
They were shipped so hard for decades, and the fact that like they're like
one day they were just like, "Hey, we're dating."
We've been new. Excuse me.
Not even. Well, not that. Let's not say that. But for me, I was confused because I had been a fan for a short while and then like dropped off because I just got bored. Not bored, but their content wasn't for me. I just wasn't into it as much. In the later days, I didn't watch their coming up videos because I was like, okay, I don't watch any. I legit when YouTubers were coming out during that time, like whenever people do this, I don't really watch them because I'm like, okay, speak your truth. I'm glad I'm not gonna watch a 30-minute video. I'm sorry.
Look, I never watched them. I only knew them by word of mouth because my friends in middle school were like big on them. So I was just like, but I just learned things, you know.
But I thought when they did the coming out video, I thought they had. I don't know why my brain was like, oh, I thought they had announced that they were dating in those videos. Like, I don't know why I was like, oh, they must have. I don't want to say, because I hate being that person, like, I just assume a relationship. Especially as someone who's been watching a lot of Thai BL and all that, and how a lot of actors who are together get treated like they're actually not together. And then actors who aren't really together, who actually have partners outside of the pairings, get treated like, oh, they have to be together. I don't like assuming their relationships. But that being said, because I was young and this was like maybe my first experience with that, I did actually think that they had simultaneously possibly had announced that they were together. I think it's because I think a lot of people were just shipping them more hardcore when they came out as both gay, because now it was like, oh, there's a chance. That didn't click for me until they announced it. I wasn't consistently watching them, but there isn't much of a difference between how they act now as opposed to since coming out. It's very much the same. It's just that now when you look at those videos, it kind of looks more like they were a couple, because they gave up couple vibes. And I mean, they don't kiss or anything on camera, which is like whatever, because again, it's their lives. They can do what they want. But it's very much like they're still very comfortable, but now there's this ease of like they can kind of, they don't have to like walk around certain things, like saying, "Oh, I got up before Phil," and then Phil came out.
That elephant in the room.
Yeah, it's like, no, we got up in the same bed. I got up first and before waking up Phil in our room or whatever. That's what I mean.
See, they were the original roommates.
Did you?
Oh my god, they are roommates.
Do you know what I found out this week and I didn't realize it? You know that video that goes. Again, I love that we do random hashtags of this BTS video. You know that video that goes, 2 guys in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. You know who did that video? Do you know Smosh?
Yeah.
It was Anthony.
I didn't know that.
It was Anthony on Vine. I found that out this week. It blew my mind.
Oh my god.
Anyway, back to BTS. Wait, so who is that?
That's PewDiePie, when he used to do book reviews.
Oh.
Book review!
PewDiePie did book reviews?
He used to do book reviews, yeah.
He is problematic, kind of. I feel like he's that weird mix of like, the things he's problematic for are not entirely his fault, but could have been easily prevented had he just had some common sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just glad that he's happy with, I forgot her name, Marcia?
I don't give a shit.
And then they have a big-ass baby. That's the only thing I know about it. And that's just mad funny, because, like, I remember seeing photos of the baby.
It's
time you gotta understand, okay? The baby's, like, 3 times her size. It's kind of scary. That's a big-ass baby. Okay, will you continue?
I've killed myself.
You can't say that.
I smushed myself.
Album review.
Stop scaring the audience by clapping. Album. Okay, go.
I loved it. Okay.
That your review?
I made this one thing that I kind of regret when I first listened to it was that...
First time she heard it, she said she hated it.
Do not put words in my mouth. How dare you? 24 hours from now, from this post, Lilia found dead in a ditch. Don't do that to me.
She didn't say she hated it. I'm kidding.
As I was saying before I was really interrupted.
Excuse you.
I was really interrupted. My regret was... Because I usually don't do this when I listen to the albums for the first time, but this time I was like, oh my god, it's the grand comeback. I have to know what they're saying. I was reading the lyrics as I was listening. Also, this is the first time I ever listened to an album on my TV. Very weird choice. I really should have just played that on headphones and called it a day. It took me a while to process it. And I was like, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. There's so much going on. But once I got really into it and I listened to that second, third time, I was like, yo, this album is just so good. It is literally the part 2 of Dark and Wild, and I love that so much. What about you, Danny?
I thought it was good. Can you tell who is the more music-ass person and who's the more performance-ass person? I enjoyed it. I have my favorite songs. I think my favorite song is, what is it? I Said It Was Normal?
Yeah.
I think I like that the most.
Kerosene.
Yeah, I like that lyrically
Dopamine.
wise. My other favorite song is Boys Who Cry.
It's all about you,
You girl. Nickelodeon's gonna come after us. Now that's a company that goes hardcore.
On your 16th birthday.
No, they're gonna copyright us.
They cannot copyright us if we're singing it. They can only copyright us if we play the actual.
You never know.
You get your very own spotlight.
Can you explain the joke?
Oh yeah. So I was playing this on the TV as I mentioned earlier, and it sounded so familiar. Mind you, I'm listening to the album with my sisters, and I'm like, this is cute. I like this, but it sounds very familiar. And from the side of the room, I just hear, all about you, girl. on your 16th birthday. Turns out that my sister thinks that it sounds a lot like Boys Who Cry. And since then, I just can't get that out of my head. My other sister says that it sounds a lot like Earthquake by Tyler, the Creator, which ironically also gets mixed a lot with Boys Who Cry. So maybe they're both onto something with that. And I definitely hear it with the way the guys sing Please in the chorus. It's like spot on, basically. But it's a good joke, and I've managed to get that stuck in Danny's head the entire time we were online for Barnes & Noble.
To be fair, I did get shiny teeth stuck in your head.
Now we're even. Boys Who Cry is better, though.
Mine's at least has an actual singer.
Well, mine's a boy band.
Chip Skylar is a member of NSYNC.
He's just one member.
So?
Mine was a full boy band.
Technically, you have no idea who the singer is for that
is
group
true.
is. Okay. We tried looking it up. There was it was probably the songwriter, but there's no name. But yeah, song-wise, I enjoyed Swim. I've watched I made my whole family watch the video. I put it on my dad's TV, the living room TV, my TV. All three played it. I really enjoyed Swim. I think it's definitely a great comeback. Number 29 is my favorite song of the whole album.
Song of the year?
Yeah. It's gotta be.
It really, you know what it reminds me of whenever I hear it?
Mm-hmm.
You've ever seen, I think they do these at spas and stuff, the bowl and it goes.
That's what Cordis did. When the first album came out, there's a version of the album where it's a bowl. I'm not joking.
A bowl? I did not know this.
Yeah, I'll find it for you.
But
it's sold out everywhere because that's my friend Brittany. Hey Brittany, shout out. I sent her album today. I got the fuzzy ball that we bought. It's the second hardest version to find. The other one is the bowl.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yep.
But yeah, it reminds me of those ding, those cleanse. They supposed to cleanse your energy or something. But
I listened to them
that's
a lot.
That's what it felt like listening to that song.
I really like Hooligan. My favorite thing about Hooligan is the fact that during the live concert, Jin trying to put the mask on.
I swear to God, that was not on my bingo card.
It was one of the things
where prepared me for that.
I watched it happen live when it happened, but it didn't register for me until I watched it a second time.
Oh, I missed it the first time. I was half asleep, completely missed that until I went on Twitter and everyone was talking about it, and I'm just like, huh? But my favorite tracks for sure, Body to Body is a great one. I haven't seen the full documentary. I haven't finished it, but thank God J-Hope vouched for that.
Anyway, Rocky, what's your favorite song?
Like Animal.
No, it's
Or
Swim.
Alien.
Alien's a good one.
Because he looks like a little alien.
He's a Yorkshire Terrier. They don't look like aliens. You look like an alien.
Let me be quiet, because I was going to say something, and I was like, let me not go there. But yeah,
don't insult my child.
Body to Body was great. That's what I was going to say.
You like merry-go-round, right, Rocky?
Oh, merry-go-round is so cute. For the people who were complaining that this album has a lot of auto-tune or they're using a lot of effects on their vocals, y'all need to shut up, because literally, I think that was the most creative thing they could have done. It sounds great. I love the layered vocals. The way the chorus just makes it sound like a bunch of them singing is just so good.
My favorite complaint was there's too much English and there's barely any English. Or there's enough mixture of the two. Or I'm just like,
that is true, because I feel like they've done that before. That's what got me when people were saying that. It's just they've had English choruses before.
By the way, no shade, but it's funny how we're recording this the day that Monster X released their full English album.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not saying it was Mummy Bays who were mostly doing it, but it's another example of another K-pop group releasing a full English album. So many groups have done full English albums, especially as of recent, and at least this one is a decent mixture. Again, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that they release a full English album, because it is a way to attract more international fans, even though, the whole point of why K-pop got popular is because people I like listening to the Korean language. I think it's a beautiful language. I like listening to it. It's the same way that, I have recently gone into Thai music, obviously because I've been watching a lot of Thai BL, a lot of those Dutch star singers. I enjoy listening to them sing in another language. It's kind of why I think a lot of people listen to Spanish people sing, because it's such a different language, and the way that the words flow and everything are just it does something to the brain. So I do think it's funny that people are complaining there's too much English in this one BTS album, that if you scroll through every song, it's almost an equal amount of each.
Not only that, but it's just, like you said, it rolls off the tongue well. Mm-hmm. And the way they were able to mix the English and the Korean, it sounds great. It does. And I think they used the English in the best parts of the song, and then they kept the Korean parts, like, where it, like, really matters. It's just it was a good blend. That I feel like that was one of the weirder complaints. Also, people bringing up an old quote from Namjoon of like, oh, if you hear us making English songs, then that's not BTS. First of all, I don't know if y'all heard his album, but as he said, people change, things change. So like,
now you're meant to the wrong. I'm kidding.
So it's like very obvious that, you know, they want to grow.
If you're taking to heart what someone might have said early in their career, we could talk about a lot of things. A lot of idols said early in their careers that all of you guys want us to forgive, that maybe shouldn't be forgiven, even though they've grown as people. Let's remember that. Okay.
Clocking that tea. Ooh. But it is true. And then we've also heard this in a recent live stream where they were talking about how they really want to hear the more global fans be able to sing along, you know,
poorly
with them on tour. Well, it wouldn't be poorly anymore because there's more English words. So
we fucked up when that first day. We didn't do Hooligan really well. Was it Hooligan they performed? I can't remember which song it was that we fucked up.
It was 2.0.
Oh, we fucked that one up.
And it was 2.0 and Swim and Please. No, not Please, Normal.
Which one did we fuck up?
I thought we did good on all of them.
There was one where people were like, oh, we messed that one up. We need to do better next time.
I don't know, but from what I saw online,
I saw those jokes and I was like, that's fair. It was day one.
That's true. Like,
but we'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Everyone now has to learn how to sing Arirang.
Everyone needs to learn how to do the Hooligan laugh, especially Jungkook, since he wrote that fucking line.
That's easy. Me and my sister been trying it out.
You would be.
But yeah, Body to Body. You know what else is my favorite song? They Don't Know About Us. And I heard a lot of people complain about that one.
What was the complaints?
That it doesn't sound like BTS at all. And I was like,
okay,
if you've heard like Muse at all, that literally sounds like Face Off. Also, the fact that it was a song that Jimin wrote, it's like so on brand.
This is an album in 2026. It's not like they're going to be doing songs like Converse High. I was like thinking about Converse High. I love that song.
No, you do.
It's so bad. I love it though. It's so shit, but I love it. So, what should we do? Let's do our rating and then we'll do our expectations. What do you rate this album?
Definitely a 10 out of 10. I think it's such a good comeback. Like,
I give it a 3. No, I'm kidding.
No, don't say that. It's a great comeback. It real quick, this was another complaint that really bothered me, was the fact that they were talking about how, we thought this album was supposed to be rooted in Korea or whatever. And it's like, it's clearly that y'all aren't listening or paying attention, because while BTS said that they were going back to their roots, it was kind of obvious that they weren't talking about Korean roots, they were talking about their musical roots. So of course this album was going to be really heavy on like the hip hop and the R&B. And also, anyone who like did not expect that, like,
also it is technically within their Korean roots because they're Korean. All of them. Born and bred in Korea. Unlike some idols who like to say that their album is inspired by Korea, who haven't set foot in Korea until they got into training.
That is very true. So, to everyone who doesn't understand or were expecting a more traditional Korean album, what exactly did you expect? Because K-pop has never been traditionally Korean. That's always been a copy of
Motown.
The Western music.
It's Motown. If you look back at like really early quote-unquote K-pop, it's Motown.
Oh yeah, like the trot and stuff?
It's Motown.
Well, of course, but even then, like, it's, you know, it's not, it's all based off Western stuff. So it's like this whole argument of they should have been more traditional. It's like, traditional to what?
Yeah, you guys wouldn't like traditional Korean music in the same way that you guys wouldn't like traditional Hispanic music. Because you guys get the pop, the rap, the reggaeton. It's not traditional Spanish music. Our traditional music... I don't want to talk about our traditional music.
We have many different traditional music.
We do, because we come from many different backgrounds. But the point of the matter is, you could tell when it's traditional because it doesn't sound like you're listening to Bad Bunny or Shakira or, well, to be honest, maybe Daddy Yankee now. because he's with the Lord.
Not the Lord.
Oh,
Nah.
he ain't dead. He's just like a pastor or something.
He's just religious.
Ain't he a pastor?
I don't know if he's a pastor, but I know he's religious.
I'm kind of disappointed. I was always so sad when they gave us that snippet of Gasolina during the Super Bowl and then it didn't come out. And I was like, damn.
I'm not surprised.
I didn't know that until that happened. I was like, oh, they're bringing Daddy Yankee? And then
no, it's because the Lord.
The Lord. Anyway, expectations.
Okay. Album of the year, 100%. Sorry, Bruno Mars. You lose.
Let's make this really clear.
Lose.
Oh my God.
You lose. No.
Wait.
Bruno Mars is not getting that Grammy. I'm sorry. Album of the year for sure.
I'm gonna bring this up since we talked about this. I've made my hair loose for this, right? Because I'll repeat this when we do our Grammy. I think at the end of the year we should do like when do Grammy nominations come out?
It's always like October, November.
We should do in October a bonus episode of what we think might get nominated. Yes. Yeah. I don't think Bruno Mars is getting anything for that album.
No.
And you know what's funny though? Because when we did the Grammy episode, you said he was going to get a nomination at least.
He might get a nomination.
I don't.
But
think
he's
so.
not going to win.
No. He's kind of losing it because that album was shit.
Because Gorillaz is gonna. Because I was thinking about this. Gorillaz' album also came out recently. I think it came out the same day. No, it came out the same day as the Bruno Mars one. It's good. It's gonna get a nomination for another category, not album of the year.
Gorillaz might get traditional pop.
Not even. I think they're gonna get, what is it, international? Because that album is very heavy with like Southern Asian.
It'll get something in that vein of like not pop, but it'll get like traditional international pop.
International or alternative, I think.
It won't go alternative.
Or like
or techno.
Maybe techno, but it's gonna be one of those weird like put you over there type nominations.
It's Gorillaz.
Yeah. But it's also very experimental. Isn't there like an experimental category?
I don't know.
Something like that. But album of the year nominations will definitely be Bruno Mars. He's not going to win. And it has to be BTS. Because if they don't give album of the year nominations to BTS,
it'll get a So we're not going to say who's going to win because I think that's another category we need to first analyze who else. So I will say this. I think in my heart of hearts, right, this is the year we get group. I have not heard anything else collaboration-wise that's come out as of recent that... Because here's the thing, the past couple of years, especially the years that BTS has been nominated for group and duo, I could understand why certain songs got not, except for maybe Unholy. I'm not a big fan of Sam Smith, and I've heard that song done more rock, and I think I said it weirdly in our episode. I should have worded it better. I don't like how I worded it, but I feel like that song does really well when you give it more of a rock vibe. And the two people who had done a rock cover, I think, really bring it up to a new level. I was not a big fan of the Sam Smith Kim Petra version of it, even though it's the original. I just was not into it. But that's not here nor there. I knew Rain On Me was going to win. It's Rain On Me. And we've had that talk about Ariana. But I kind of, like, the past few pop song winners, I've understood the duo songs, why they've won. Except for Defying Gravity. I still don't understand how that got it. I just don't. Except for the fact that it's just Ariana and it's the only way. I'm sorry, Rocky. I think this is the year we finally get group.
It's going to be album.
No, but we have to make expectations for other awards besides album. So I think...
They're going to get, you know which one? Is it live performance? It's the one that Bad Bunny won. I think it is live performance.
What I think we need to establish is... Because we're only talking about the Grammys. We're not going to do VM. I mean, they're going to get K-pop categories and all these other awards, because let's face it, they're never gonna get whatever. When we talk about the Grammys, I think we should make our expectations to be what we think they're gonna get nominated and one that we think they're guaranteed of winning.
Well, guaranteed, of course, would have to be group. Yeah. Although I personally think it's going to be album.
I think that, you know what? I think they have a high chance. I just need to see what else is being released. And I know I can cross out Bruno. I don't know if I can cross out Kanye because I don't know what the industry feels. So I have to look to see what in the past they have done with his stuff, is what I'm saying. Because I can't trust that they'll just write him off despite everything when he's not being excluded from things like Billboard and stuff like that because of all the horrendous things he has done. Right? I have to like... So, but I know for a fact that Bruno's not getting... Because this past album, the song that he released wasn't bad. It's just that album doesn't wow me. It doesn't do anything.
It's a very safe album.
Yeah.
But that's why I think BTS could get it, because whereas Bruno Mars did such a safe album, BTS was very, like, experimental, and they were really, like, risky. I want to say risky because it was good. It's a good album, but it's like, it was very out of the box.
So we're for sure saying the big win is going to be best group, right? Nominee-wise, and again, this doesn't mean they might not win these nominations. It's just that we need to be able to predict nominations instead of wins for all of them. So we think album. Do you think Swim could get record? Or is that something we'd have to wait?
We would have to wait.
But do you think it has a good chance, like,
Song of the Year?
As of right now, do you think it has a good chance of getting record of a year? Nomination. Not a win.
I know.
But nomination.
I gotta remember what the difference is from song and record. I don't remember.
I mean, which one did APT get? APT got record.
Did it?
I think so.
Okay, I'm just gonna Google song versus record.
Do we think music video? Not even just a nomination? I
feel like the music video wasn't strong enough.
Okay.
Now, if you can nominate 2.0, maybe, because 2.0, goddamn.
I mean, I feel like though we have to think of this as the way, like, what is Big Hit gonna submit, and I think Big Hit, the main submission is going to be Swim.
Okay, so record of the year, and I feel like we've now defined it 3 times in the series. Every time, just as a reminder. Record of the year recognizes the best overall performance and production of a single song, whereas Song of the Year recognizes excellence in songwriting and awarding composers and lyricists. So, to answer your question, it's probably going to be Record of the Year they'll get nominated for.
Live performance.
Yes.
Documentary.
That would be the return, right? The little film. They might get whatever.
This is just nominations.
I know. Whatever they can get nominated for the live stream, I think we'll probably get it.
That's live performance.
That's live performance?
I believe that's live performance.
I think that one's more likely to get it than...
You don't think they won't just nominate just to nominate it? Because...
Documentary?
They're going to nominate Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish. They're not going to win. They're going to give it to Billie Eilish, but do you think they might just throw the bone in? I feel like they will.
If there aren't any other...
I mean,
I think so.
I think last year's winner was John Williams. So it was John Williams. No, I'm sorry. Yes, because you know what? Child Star by Demi Lovato, and then Piece by Piece for Will Williams. Better Man, which was the monkey movie.
Best music film.
That best music film? Oh, that's what I'm looking at? I think that's what that is, though.
Music by John Williams.
Godfathers of Harlem, Maria, Devo, and then Relentless. I think it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 nominations. I think they have a chance.
Oh my god, the number 7 again.
I think
that would be great.
I think I don't know if they would get it if they won this one, but I think they have a chance. What else? Or is that everything? Album cover?
Fuck, album cover again? No!
I hate that nomination.
I can't do that one again. Okay, the trauma for that was scary, okay? Everyone was saying that it looked like a hair on the freaking bathtub. It made me want to cry.
What? Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
But it's their faces this time.
Is it really, though?
It's them. The album would be their faces.
That's where I'm a little confused, because it's like... The digital album has their faces, but the physical album is just the white cover. That's what throws me off a bit. Like, I'm really not sure.
I think well, you can Google it.
Could they get Best Pop Vocal Album? You know what's interesting about this?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if you saw that Twitter post where they're saying that when you Google BTS, right?
Mm-hmm.
It now says musical group. Supposedly. Well, here I'm seeing it says boy band. I don't know if it said that before or if it said K-pop group before, but they changed the title of what they're considered.
So, Best pop vocal album. The honor was first presented in 1968 at the 10th Grammy Awards as Best Contemporary Album to the Beatles for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The category was discontinued until 1995, where it reemerged with a new name, Best Pop Album, and then in 2001, it became known as Best Pop Vocal Album. So, yes, I think they could, because I'm trying to figure out if this was like a soloist or like a group, but I mean, Instinct was nominated in this category in 2002, so yes, they could. So I'm going to put this in there.
And then here's another one that we kind of discussed before.
Technically, if they win this, they would be the first pop group.
Best remixed recording.
Which one, though?
Didn't Yoongi make a remix of Swim?
All 7 of them have their own remix, don't they?
Do they?
I think all 7 of them do.
I wonder if they could be nominated for that.
It depends which one they have. They have to submit one. So which one do you submit? If there's 7 of them. So if I want to point this out, that if they win Best Pop Vocal Album, they would be the first boy group to do so. Because I don't know if you would count the Beatles as more of a rock band. They would be the first pop boy group to do it, boy band. Because they wouldn't be the first group, because they would go to the Beatles, and the most recent one is the Black Eyed Peas. But
I love the Black Eyed Peas.
They would be the first boy group to do it. And the first group to do it this century, because it's been, the last couple recipients have been Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, and then Lady Gaga. No repeats there, which is great. So, any other categories that we want to add before we go?
It's a stretch, but we could try it. Who knows? Because technically...
I like how you're like, we can try, like, we have any hand.
Listen, depending on how Big Hit wants to promote these songs, I could see 2.0 or what's the other one? Hooligans being at least submitted for, like, Best Rap Song.
Let's not go that far.
You never know.
It's
a weird stretch, but...
It's a weird stretch.
It's impossible.
I guess. I'm also just like, how does it work in terms of nominating 2 different songs? Is that possible?
Well, it'd be one or the other, but I'm just saying, because those are, like, they're more rap-heavy songs.
I guess. I'm not going to put that on our list, if only because I don't agree. I feel like Swim is going to be the main focus for Big Hit. I don't think they want to go too far in their expectation and kind of, like, overdo it when this is, like, their best chance of getting something. So, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 chances of them getting nominated. And one big... I really do think they have group this time. I don't know what other songs have come out that have been collaborative or group songs as of recent. Because we know...
I can't think of anything that can be, like, nominated.
As of right now. We have to say as of right now.
As of right now, of course.
So, because we know Cat's Eye ain't getting shit. This is coming from someone who loves Cat's Eye. I just know that the next 2 songs aren't getting anything. And all that drama. I think we should wrap this up here. Guess we'll see you guys on Friday or Saturday when we released our review on the only BTS drama series that's come out. Not starring BTS, but based on some of BTS's work. Begins Youth. Mm-hmm. Anything last minute you want to add? Oh, what's your one favorite track from the album? Pick one.
One favorite
Just
track?
one. Just pick one. We're not doing...
Body to Body.
You didn't even let me finish. Okay, because we're not picking a song of the week.
Sorry. Body to Body, hands down, was a good song.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a good opener. It's a good stadium song. I can't wait to hear that, like, live. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
So we're not doing song of the week because our song of the week is going to be from the drama episode, the show episode. But mine is going to be Normal. Mine's Normal. I like Normal a lot. So I guess we'll see you all on Friday.
Bye.
All right, guys, that's it for this entry. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts. On Twitter, you can find us at FG Diaries Pod. On Tumblr, TikTok, and Instagram, you'll find us at FG Diaries Podcast. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hope you all have a wonderful fangirly day.